Ways you wish you could be, that's me. I look like you want to look, I fuck like you want to fuck, I am smart, capable, and most importantly, I'm free in all the ways that you are not.
This is the Reginald P. Jones Show.
Hello, hi, and welcome, folks. My name is RPJ, and this is the Reginald P. Jones Show. Just one little thing that I wanted to mention. It is quite alarming to be in cyberspace or on the internet and to see the amount of men that aren't men, that don't carry themselves like men. A lot so from the black community, but even in the white community as well, there are a lot of men that aren't men. And that's quite alarming to see. I don't understand it. I can understand it in the black community because there aren't a lot of fathers, and there are a lot of households that have single mothers, hair-hatted hooligans, but just single mothers without fathers or good uncles or grandfathers. So you would understand why in the black community that these men don't know what it's like to be a man, don't have the capabilities of a man. It's quite sad, actually. There's only a 50-50 chance that I would think a black man would have the ability to be a man. That's the best I can give the percentages. I just wanted to mention that. My name is RPJ. This has been the Reginald P. Jones Show. I'll talk to you guys later. Later. Hello, hi, and welcome. My name is Reginald Jones, and this is the Reginald P. Jones Show. How are you? How you doing? Let me first say to the people who say nice things about me, saying how handsome I am and how sexy I am, I want to thank you for that. It really makes me feel good. I've always appreciated that type of stuff because I rarely see anything other than an ugly guy, a decent looking guy. I wouldn't say ugly, but decent looking. I wouldn't say handsome. So when you guys say the things that you say about me, that I'm handsome or I'm sexy and shit like that, it does makes me feel good. You know, I don't see that in myself, so I really appreciate that. And I gotta say also that there are so many young women that have said nice things about me from a physical standpoint. And I like to think that my exercise program, my water program, my work ethic has kept me in a certain shape and has made me somewhat healthier from the outside in. And that's from my hard work. I've done the hard work there. And genetics play a role as well, of course. But I work hard. I don't drink. I don't do drugs anymore. don't do any of that. I don't have any I don't do any of that stuff anymore. I don't have any excesses anymore, other than maybe ice cream. But even then, I chill out because I don't want the blubber. So yeah, I'm really appreciative of all the young ladies. As a matter of fact, this is what prompted me to talk about my good looks comments and shit like that. I was just finished going for my morning run, and then I went to the store. And this happens to me every so often, which is surprising because I'm here in Australia, and there's not a lot of African Americans that walks around here. There's not a lot of black, dark-skinned people who walks around here, let alone anyone from Brooklyn, New York. Forget about it. It's like none. It's only me that walks around here in Perth, Australia. So you would think that being a total different person than the white Australian guy or English guy, you would think that would give me a disadvantage in terms of people saying things about my looks. But I have been really treated well about my looks. My looks by some of these very attractive early 20s, mid 20s young ladies and onward, from very beautiful women have really said some really nice things about me. And like today, for instance, I went for my run, went to the store, and these two young ladies, about, I don't know, 24, 25, 26 years old, one was just looking at me, and at first you think, she's looking at me because I'm like the most different thing ever in Australia. No one's ever seen this type of guy here in Australia, but it's not that. I get a lot of that as well. I get a bit. Like I said, I'm a fucking huge star here. I have so much fame from that. I'm not rich, but I'm very famous, so I don't really worry about fame anymore. It's not really a big issue for me. But she kept looking and looking. And then she wanted to be in every aisle. These two ladies wanted to be in every aisle I was in. Now I was starting to get a little creeped out by that because I'm getting followed by, not like little kids, you're getting followed by beautiful fucking hot women. And you would think that wouldn't freak me out, but it does. It's you're following me from it's like it's obvious that you want to say something to me or see something. So she found a way to bump into me. I pretended I didn't see her, and then she bumped into me and go, oh, hey. And then when she did that, she broke out in a big smile, talking me up, chatting me up, so where I'm from. So she asked me if I was with someone, and I didn't answer that one right away. And yeah, it was just really nice just to be treated by beautiful people, beautiful women, saying that I am very handsome and stuff, and then once I start talking, they really start to fucking love me, and I think that's awesome. I think that they make me feel so good. I mean, I've always seemed to have that from time to time. I get that all over New York, and it's just weird to get it so much here in Australia, being so far away, so far removed from African Americans or black men like me, a black man like me. But I am not a typical black man. No, I am Reggie. I am something spectacular. At least I think I am. So I don't know if this video is going to do well in terms of views. It probably won't. But I'm pleased to get the amount of attention that I get, and especially by especially being where I'm at. I'm in Perth, Australia. I'm not back in Brooklyn, New York, where I get tons of that, but I get it from hood rats, so that don't really count. It's like, wasting. It's like words just being said and it doesn't mean anything. It's from hood rats, They just want a baby mama, a baby daddy. Just want somebody to impregnate them so they can run the scheme on. Black women remind me of Nigerian men. They should be like the black American women should be with Nigerian black men. Those two scam artists, they should get together. They should be with each other. I should be with whomever I want to be with. And if I want to be with beautiful women, that's fine. I'm going to be with beautiful women. Anyway, lost my train of thought there. Thank you, Australians. Thank you, Australian women. I really appreciate it. I thank you guys out there in the world of cyberspace and wherever countries that you are. You guys have said lovely things to me. I am really appreciative of that. I never used to get so much of it when I was a young man. Now I get lots of it, and it still feels good. It feels, very good to me. It makes me feel good about myself once I know that I'm pleasing to someone. Someone really like the way I look and like the way I talk, and that's that with that. Anyway, thank you, and please come back again to the Reginald P. Jones Show, where I will talk about something that's interesting to the most of you instead of what I just found interesting to myself. Alright, fuck off. Later. Hello, hi, and welcome. My name is RPJ, and this is the Reginald P. Jones Show. How are you? How you doing? What's up? What's going on with you? Me? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. That's right. A lot of people have asked me lately, and a lot of my African American friends have asked me, how is it here in Australia? How is the racism here towards me, a black man, an African American man? How am I treated out here? How do people view me out here? And I tell them that I am being treated awesome. Every day I get treated very, very nicely. I can tell you that every morning when I go for my morning run or walk, I am constantly stared at. People love staring at me. Now Australia does take in a lot of Sudanese and Africans and so on and so forth, but it's quite frankly, it's quite apparent that I am not I'm not African because of the pigmentation. I'm a little lighter than the African or the Sudanese. They are dark skinned. I am a lighter skinned tone. So I think the fact is they do think that I'm American, and they just look at me like, hey, this is a cool black guy. This guy looks like a cool black guy. And I can tell you that for the most part, everyone here loves me because of the fact that I'm a black man and I carry myself a certain way. I don't carry myself like really stuck up or shit, my head up my ass. I carry myself like a cool, laid back guy. I carry myself like I do represent America. I do represent black America, and I represent New Yorkers. That's how I carry myself. I represent myself as a father. I represent myself as a grandfather, as a personal trainer, as a guy who makes videos on YouTube, a guy who makes videos for Facebook, a guy who makes videos for his people, his family and friends. That's how I carry myself. No airs about me. I'm not better than most, although I am. And no, but I carry myself with that type of responsibility. I don't want people to think that American black guys are just pieces of shit assholes, like some TV show or a bad movie. I try to represent us very well, and I think I've done a great job. Not a good job, a great job. I don't walk around here saying the N-word at all, even though it's in some of the music here. It's not a lot of it. Then again, I'm not in the clubs. Had I been a single man, and maybe a little bit younger, and I was a club goer, I would have a lot of girlfriends. I would have a lot of situations. And this is what I tell all my black African American friends, my black male friends. I told them, you come here, all you have to do is be yourself and just chill. You don't have to put on airs. You don't have to be a tough guy. You don't have to do shit. People will flock to you. And if you're a real cool guy, you will do well with the ladies. I tell you right now, I am a older man, but I'm in decent enough shape, and I am out there in the parks and running around and stuff, and I get a lot of looks at myself. I get hit on from time to time. I of course have to refuse that because I was in a relationship at those moments. so I can't really participate in the extracurricular activities of another woman. But anyway, well, a lot of these women, a lot of the women here have made me feel really good about myself, and despite how ugly I think that I am, or average looking, I get a lot of looks, and I tell this, and that's exactly what I tell guys. You just come here, chill, and you'll be cool. Because quite frankly, Australia young people, Australian teens to mid-20s, boys and girls and men and women, they kind of look up to the black man. They actually think the black man is a cool thing. From how I see it, and no one's told me this, just from my perspective, how I viewed it. They look up to the black guy. They love the black guy's swag, as it were. They love the American black guy toughness and skin color. I can tell you also, from here and everywhere else in the world, white women really love the skin color of the black man. They love how it offsets their color. Their tan or pink or whatever color that they love it it's an offset to them. They love the skin. They love the color of the skin. I mean love it, not just faking it and not just liking it or putting up with it, but they love it. I love it too. Myself, I love myself. I carry myself as cool as a cucumber on in the refrigerator. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing there. I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, I have to say to you though, I have been called the N-word just once. It was by a couple of guys in a car that were traveling up the street. I had my shades on. I didn't even bother looking at them. I didn't give them the credit for letting them think that I heard what they said. I tell you folks that being called names and stuff don't really bother me. They don't bother me. I try to figure out why they call me names and why, who are they really. But being called a name now and then does not hurt my feelings whatsoever. I've been called terrible names by terrible people. So I've kind of built up a little callous, as it were, to being called names. Because I know who I am, and I know what I am, and I know everything there is to know about a person, about myself, and I'm pretty confident in myself. And I know that I'm not those names that they call me. So it doesn't really matter. But I would say that being a black man, you would do very well, not only here in Australia, you would do very well in Germany as well. Just being cool. The black man is looked at as something cool, his skin color is looked at as something cool. You don't have to walk around with carrying yourself like an asshole. Just make sure you understand that. I don't want you guys to come here and carry yourself like you Thug Knight and Johnny Jackass and make it look bad for everyone else. And I will say this, that black people, black men specifically, are the strongest minded, mentally toughest, physically toughest people I've ever known on the planet Earth. Black men and women have gone through so much in their history, in their American and African American history. There's no other persons that have gone through the things that the American black have gone through. This is probably why the rest of the world kind of looks at black men or black people as something super positive. Now, I should actually clarify, it's not actually black women that they are looking at, unless they Beyonce. And that's the honest truth. It's not me saying these things, it's just the rest of the world. This is just my perspective of what the rest of the world is thinking. I know I'm not hearing the black woman. I am hearing the black man through all these young Australian men and women. Their perspective is what's cool is the young or the black American man. And I'm considered cool because I am cool. I'm the coolest guy I ever met, ever. I will say this, that the African American who are genetically are superior, physically superior to any other group on the planet. Even against those Africans who are out in the bush running past lions and stuff, and all that stuff, all that jazz. But being American black, I do understand that we have the best resolve of any other people on the planet. We have gone through so much more than any other person. For people to compare themselves with the crisis, the crisis of the black man, the situational crisis of the black man, they are kidding themselves. Homosexuality is nothing close to the lives of the black men, the history of the American black man. Even though there has been genocide in different countries, like in Africa and Serbia, and the genocide of the Jews during World War II and a little bit before. Yeah, those things are terrible things that have happened, but none, not even close to how long and how intense the bigotry, the biases against the American black, and especially the American black men. So I would think that the American black man would be considered cooler from that standpoint, but it isn't really from that, from what I'm gathering from the world. It's just that they love the skin, they think the black man is cool, they love his music, they love his style. They don't know about this N-word that is said, that is a prevalent thing. So I try to tell them that it is said, but it's an epidemic of bad parenting that allows these young people, or even older people, to walk around saying the N-word. They don't know of black men saying the N-words, and they're going to have a reaction to that. They are going to either be standoffish to it, or not, they've been standoffish to it. Either they are aware what the N-word means, and they are, or they are just surprised that you're saying it about yourself. They don't look at it as your homeboy. They probably can understand that, but they don't consider it. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm about the N-word. I'm not going to say that I am 100% sure on that. From what I see, they do not get the N-word and why a black man would say that. They wouldn't get that. And quite frankly, I don't get it myself, but I understand that it's bad parenting. And a lot of it has gone to black women being the leaders of the black community, being leaders of their family. They have to be leaders of their community. I don't have a leader. I'm my own leader. But all things being considered, American black men are treated very well here. They will get stared at, and of course there are a couple of rotten apples anywhere in the world. There's always going to be a couple of jackasses, probably some out of jealousy, and some out of because they really just don't like black people. Skinheads are prevalent. Racism is prevalent all over the world. Quite frankly, the Australian has his own issues with the Aboriginal, the dark skin, the original black men on Australia, the inhabitants, the American Indians of Australia, as it were. They owned everything. They had the land, of course. Then the white man came here and took everything away, just similar to what happened with the American Indians in America. There are issues between the Aboriginal and the Australian. Quite frankly, the Australian feels like they heard enough, and they always say, you know what, I've heard enough of this. Yeah, we did this, that, but I don't want to hear it anymore because we're doing this, that, and for you. Quite frankly, I would say to you people that the Aboriginals not so long ago, maybe 30 years, 40 years ago, had their children taken away from them and sent to different parts of the world, most notably England, from what I've seen. There was a stolen generation. They actually took these people's kids and sent them elsewhere. I know. So the Aboriginal has his rights, and they can, this is only like 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I mean, it's not that long. But outside of the outside of the Aboriginal, they look at the American black man as a really cool commodity. Now, it could be more so that they look at me as a cool commodity, a cool thing, a cool guy, because I am a cool fucking guy. I'm the coolest guy I ever met. And that's not, alright, I'm being a little bit of a dick, but I am a cool guy. I'm very relaxed, I'm comfortable in my own skin, I have no shame. I'm not sensitive, I'm not quick to react to being name called, any of that. I'm a man. I'm a really old man who dresses probably inappropriately, who still dresses like a young man, but I'm a personal trainer, so I'm going to dress like always in training mode, like such, like so. I tell all my not even young, I tell all my African American friends that they would love coming here, especially if they love going to the club and just being themselves. They will do very well here. I'm not sure what the black woman, the African American woman would do. I pray that they don't come here to ruin the reputations of American blacks, which is already ruined by the rest of the world, which is already ruined by Americans and America's media. Everything's pointing at the black crimes. The black crimes is, the biggest thing in the news every goddamn day. I don't know what that sounds like aliens are coming through now. Oh my god, the aliens are coming through. Okay folks, I'm a little bit tired right now, and I just wanted to make that little video. Maybe I should have went into more detail. Who knows? I don't know. I think this is decent enough. My name is RPJ. This has been Reginald P. Jones Show. Sweet home Alabama. Oh, sweet home. What's up, Kevin? Alright, folks. I'm out. Oh, wait a minute. That's a time to sell on your shit. I can't say that. Based on Bagano's in there. Boop.
That was the Reginald P. Jones Show. He was Reginald P. Jones. Reginald Jones, astronaut, a man barely alive. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. We have the technology. We have the capability to make the world's first bionic man. Reginald Jones will be that man. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster.
If I thought you weren't my friend, I just don't think I could bear it.
And here he is, a drunk tard. The point of me making this video show is to show love, to declare love for people that are in my life, to declare love for my woman, Rebecca. Children, I love my friend, her, to declare love for my children. And here he is, a drunk tard, for people that are in my life, to declare love for my woman, Rebecca. Children, I love my friend, her, to declare love for my children. And here he is, a drunk tard,